I was worried about making friends at school.
One of the things I was worried about was finding finding friends that I can connect with.
Getting new friends. I thought it was going to be like super difficult and nobody was going to like me, but it was the complete opposite.
Yeah, it was a really big one. I didn't think I was going to make any friends, and I ended up making some really great friends.
I was really worried that I wasn't going to make friends. Everyone's older than you and you don't know anybody. Like, I didn't know anybody, and it can be really hard. But I used that fear kind of to push me to make friends. So I'm really glad that I did make friends, and I used that fear.
The thing is, when you're going to college, everyone else is worried about almost the same exact things that you are. And that's something that I didn't realize.
Honestly, within the first 2 weeks, I think everyone pretty much settles into like, these are like the people that I really love hanging out with. And so I think it like didn't turn out to be like a huge deal in the sense that like you will find your friends. Like, hang in there, because like wherever you go, like there are always going to be people who are going to like love you for exactly who you are.
So I was really worried about not fitting in, I think. I thought that I would just go to class and get my work done and maybe make 1 or 2 friends, because I'm not like completely socially awkward, but I've made a lot of friends, and there's a group of 4 of us, and they're really great. They're my support. We message all the time, and we Zoom, and we just keep in contact because we are all going for early childhood ed. So we tried to have our classes together.
Figuring out my schedule, because it was really intimidating of like some classes on some days, not other days, especially when I went to Thetford and it's like the same classes every day, all week. I thought like getting used to my schedules would be really difficult, and I would like forget classes, which never actually happened.
So I was really worried that I was going to get just completely bombed with work and just have no free time at all. And that wasn't the case for me. I had plenty of free time all day. And because I was worried about all the work I had, I was also worried about my time management and how I would manage my work and stuff. But even though I didn't have a whole lot of work, I did manage my time pretty well, because I set a time each day for me to like do my work. And I figured the best time would be before my mom got out of work, because that's when I had like the most free time. So I'd give myself about 2.5 hours of just work time, and just, yeah, after that, if I had to do any necessary work, I would, but I just set times for myself of when I would do my work, and it worked out pretty well.
I guess like the amount of things that just like randomly go wrong. Like, I think that's like a really weird thing to say, but definitely just like little bumps in the road that just appear, like my computer breaking at some point and having to like kind of reevaluate and like work around those.
I moved in the day before. I moved in all my stuff before any of my roommates got there. And I was like, I had this weird feeling of like, I'm not going to live at home anymore. Like, I'm going to actually live in this space. And like, that felt really bizarre.
For me, like the biggest surprise was like how well I got along with my roommate. Even after like the first week, I was like, oh yeah, like I don't know, like she's cool, but maybe like I don't really know anything about her. But by the end of the semester, you know, we were both like, oh my God, like I love you so much. Like we're moving in together for like junior year. Like let's sign a lease for an apartment like right now. So I don't know, make an effort with your roommate because it pays off.
The biggest surprise for me was that like how much I enjoyed reading this semester, because like in the past, I have never been an avid reader. Even with all the reading that I was doing for classes, I still made time to do like reading my own books that I wanted to read. So it was just like I was reading all the time, and I actually enjoyed it, which was something that I didn't think I'd ever say.
For me, the biggest surprise was definitely how much I actually enjoyed remote learning. This is because in high school, I hated the system that they had, and I thought maybe in college it would be similar. But it was so organized and so easy to follow. Everything was on what we used, which is called Canvas. It was just so easy to follow everything and know what my assignments were and what I had to do. So unlike high school, that was probably just the biggest surprise of how much I enjoyed remote learning. And I'm doing it again next semester too.